we have filed some lawsuits. We've not been in the business of filing lawsuits, but nobody else wants to litigate over the Obergefell issue or try to stop it, so we thought, well, we'll do that. So we filed 2 lawsuits last January. If you don't know about those lawsuits, I can't cover them in depth tonight, but on our website, if you go to the website, just search for Reclaiming Our Liberty, and you can read about the in-depth part of those lawsuits. But we filed one in Williamson County and one in Bradley County. We are challenging the prevailing assumption that the United States Supreme Court's decision in Obergefell amended our state laws. Now, what is interesting is most citizens, when I make that statement, they say, well, courts can't amend laws. Lawyers don't seem to know that. Citizens do, but lawyers don't. Judges don't. So here's what's happened. We do believe that Obergefell clearly stands for the proposition that if a state has marriage licensing laws, it must license opposite-sex and same-sex marriages. But if the law does not authorize both kinds of marriages, then the Supreme Court said it's invalid. So since our law, by its terms, restricts the issuance of licenses to applicants who are male and female, our law would appear to be invalid. But we're operating like it still is, and as if it's been amended to remove those words. Unfortunately, without going into detail, Judge Woodruff in Williamson County said that our plaintiffs, who were citizens and ministers, did not have standing, it's a legal concept, to actually ask the legal question, are our laws still valid? And we believe the court's analysis was wrong. We believe that if they stick with his analysis, it will create all kinds of problems. And we are arguing that case in the Court of Appeals, or I will be, on March the 8th at 9 a.m. The second case is in Bradley County. It's a bit more interesting. Motions to dismiss that case were argued in front of Judge Pemberton on July the 22nd. And right before Thanksgiving, after 4 months of waiting, we had a friend represent 53 state legislators who moved to intervene in the lawsuit to become parties themselves. To say, as legislators, only we can pass the law, and we haven't passed any new laws. It took 12 weeks for the judge to finally give us some dates to have a hearing. And we're going to have a hearing on March the 2nd. So if you think of it, you can pray for us as we go and argue that legislators should be allowed to participate in that suit.